Did Dave Van Ronk influence Bob Dylan? Have you ever wondered how the sounds of jazz and blues shape the music we love today? One fascinating connection lies between Dave Van Ronk and Bob Dylan. Many people believe Van Ronk played a significant role in influencing Dylan, especially during the vibrant folk revival of the early 1960s in Greenwich Village. Van Ronk was a central figure in that scene, often referred to as the Mayor of MacDougal Street. His presence was felt throughout the neighborhood, and he became a mentor to many young musicians, including Dylan. Van Ronk's repertoire featured a mix of traditional blues, folk, and jazz tunes. This blend of styles not only showcased his talents but also inspired emerging artists. Dylan, who was just starting his career, learned a great deal from Van Ronk. The acoustic blues artist's background in New Orleans jazz and his unique guitar techniques had a lasting impact on Dylan's music. For instance, Dylan adopted finger-picking methods and absorbed the traditional blues style that Van Ronk exemplified. A notable example of this influence is the song House of the Rising Sun. Dylan recorded a version that closely mirrored Van Ronk's arrangement. Interestingly, he did this without Van Ronk's permission, which highlights how Dylan drew from Van Ronk's interpretations. Moreover, Van Ronk was one of the first artists to record some of Dylan's early songs. This act demonstrated a mutual respect and a close connection between their musical journeys. While Dylan was honing his songwriting skills, Van Ronk's mastery of traditional jazz and blues guitar techniques provided a solid foundation for Dylan's own style. From a jazz perspective, Van Ronk's roots in New Orleans jazz and his commitment to traditional jazz guitar added depth to the folk revival sound. His ability to blend jazz phrasing with blues fingerpicking enriched the acoustic folk scene and significantly influenced Dylan's musical evolution. Van Ronk's mentorship offered Dylan a model for incorporating jazz-influenced guitar techniques and blues sensibilities into his folk music. This blend contributed to Dylan's distinctive style, which combined poetic lyrics with rich musical roots. The connection between jazz, blues, and folk during that era is evident in how these genres intermingled, shaping the sounds that defined a generation. In summary, Dave Van Ronk's influence on Bob Dylan is clear through their shared musical environment and the techniques that Dylan adopted from Van Ronk. This relationship showcases the interconnectedness of jazz, blues, and folk music, highlighting how artists can inspire and shape one another's work.